Something I've been pondering a lot recently is the whole idea of doing one thing at a time versus doing multiple things at a time. So, if you've ever read stuff like Deep Work or Slow Productivity by Cal Newport, or even Essentialism by Greg McKeown, you'll notice that almost both books talk about essentially focusing on the stuff that's more important, right? Focus on one thing at a time, do iterations over them and get better, right? Get that compound thing where if you're 1% better each time, you're doing, better and you're increasing and mastering those skills. But you should only be doing one at a time. You should focus all of your time and energy. Whereas if you look at even other people, they're doing multiple things, multiple projects at the same time. And it's interesting because I feel like for the past couple years, I've been focusing on just my job, right? How do I get better at my tech stack? How do I get better at delivering all that fun stuff? I don't want to stop that, but at the same time, one of the things that I've been asking myself is, what are the list of items that I would like to do? What are the list of items that I want to work on? Because ultimately, when I think about retirement, which is easily about 40 years away from me at the very least, um, when I think about retirement, it's not about not working anymore. It's about getting to do the things that I want to do and working on those things. And so the question becomes, well, what are those things? And after pondering on those things, I asked myself, what is stopping me from doing those things right now? And for most of them, the answer was not real. Like, there's nothing that's stopping me, or not a lot that's stopping me. And so I kind of want to start working on those projects. And if I just stick to one thing at a time, it's going to take me a really long time to even get to those things. And I might be pushing them because at the end of the day, my job and my career are always going to be the most important things that are there for me. So then the question becomes, do I trade off having to do those projects and only focus on my career and only focus on my job and get really, really good at it? Or do I give up a little bit of that? I don't compound as much and stray off and do some of the projects that I really want to work on. Getting better at my job, getting better at my career, I think is the safer bet. I think it puts me at an advantageous point. It puts me in a position where I, really build that brand that other people can recognize. Whereas if I do the stuff that I want to really do, I don't know, there's always that risk of it not working out. There's always a risk of it not even reaching people, right? A lot of these projects are just for me personally, and I don't think that the goal is to make money off of these projects. The goal is to do anything with these projects except for just doing them. And whatever happens, happens. So that's something that I've really been pondering. And I kind of want to try to just veer off a little bit and just work on these side projects. I don't know if that will end up biting me in the future or not, but ultimately, if these are the things that I want to do and these are the things that I can do, then why not spend the time to do those? But the other side of the argument is, hey, why don't you spend the very limited time that you have in getting better at what you need to essentially do for a really long time? And I see both sides of the argument. I want to get better at whatever it is that I do, but at the same time, it's like I have no idea what I want to do. So I think I'm going to try maybe for however long I want to just kind of work on these side projects, see if I can get better at those, see if it helps transfer those skills over at work, right? Uh, Working on these YouTube projects here, I think if done correctly, should make me a better speaker. Um, Working on side projects that have to do with computer science should make me a better developer. So I think there is some overlap in what I'm trying to do, which can help. But we'll see how things go. But I do want to get started, and I do want to try.